Russian leaders have a centuries-long tradition of exiling troublemakers or merely accused troublemakers to Siberia. But likely the most unusual tale of exile in the annals of Russian history is the time that a bell was sent into exile merely for ringing out bad news. One day in 1591, a bell rang in the Volga River town of Uglich. It didn't ring to call people to worship, but rather to bring to the town's attention that Dmitri, one of Ivan the Terrible's sons, had died under mysterious circumstances. Townspeople believed that Dmitri had been killed, and their main suspect was Boris Godunov, one of Ivan the Terrible's retainer who was living in Uglich at the time and had a lot to gain by Dmitri's death. With Dmitri out of the way, Boris thought that he would be able to seize power in Russia. Well, the townspeople had their suspicions, but Boris Godunov was having none of it. "Why would I kill the Tsar's son? Ivan's not so terrible." Boris Godunov claimed that the death was an accident related to Dmitri's epilepsy, even though they found a knife sticking out of his neck. And he had a number of the people in the town executed for blaming him for the crime. But he didn't stop there. He had the bell tortured and desecrated for its role in implicating him in the crime. Most notably, he had the bell carried off to Siberia in exile. The 650-pound bell was dragged across rivers, over the Ural Mountains, and through forests to the Siberian town of Tobolsk, where it hung in shame for 3 centuries. It was finally in the year 1892 that the Bell of Uglich was restored to its rightful home. This is just a really Russian story.